Hi there, this is CFV Price, and this is C with a Spectral Duke Dragon. Deck profile. I'll start with the grade zeros. I think most grade zeros are probably the same in Spectral Duke decks. I do the starter, of course, and 8 crits, 4 draws, 4 heals. Some people do 6 crit, 6 draw, but I just find 8 crit to be a little bit more aggressive, and it sort of suits me a bit better. I run Speeder Hound for the draw just because I think it looks a bit cooler, but a lot of people run Falcon out of the Azure, which is probably the better option, but it doesn't really matter that much. But that's grade zeros. Grade ones, 4 of Scout of Darkness. You sort of need 4 of these. When you ride it over that, check top 7 for one of these two, and then also it's got the second skill, which is the best skill of when that's ridden over it, and that's in the soul. You can retire a rearguard, which is normally a trigger or a grade 1, and take 2 off the top of your deck and superior call them, and that's just a really good skill. It's basically a free rearguard, or 2 if you look at it that way, but it's just really good at getting the field done, and if you get the right card off the top of the deck, it can be even better. I'll go through that in a bit, but it's just really good skill. I then run 2 Charge Gar. A lot of people don't, but because I run Garmor, I just use that to make it a more viable rearguard, because, well, I'll come to that when I come to Garmor, but 2 Charge Gar. 2 Blackbane Witch. I think this is a really good card. Basically, when you place it on rearguard, retire one of your rearguards, superior call off the top of your deck. So, say through that effect, you have got a trigger, or you've superior called a trigger, you can use that to retire trigger and get something better off the top of your deck. It's a bit risky, but I just really like it. I think it's cool. And then 3 Mark. I would run 4, but I'm sure you all know Marks are hard to get. They're very expensive and they're quite hard to get hold of, but 3's doing fine, but 4 would be nicer. 4 Gareth. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with 4 Gareth. I think 8k is enough, and that's all you need really. So that's grade 1s. Grade 2s, oh yeah, there's 15 grade 1s. Grade 2s are on 11. I've got 4 of the Black Dragon Knight Vortimer. That's obviously, like I say, you need 4 of the right chain really. When grade 1's in the soul gains +1, and it's also got the second ability, which is really good again, of when Spectral rides over it, you can retire one of your rearguards, check top 2, superior call 2. It's just, I just think that's a really good skill, and that's what makes this deck really good. And then remember 4 Bowmains. A lot of people have a problem with 4 Bowmains, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, there's so much variety in Gold Paladin. It's just way too much to choose from. But I don't know. Bowmains are easy to get hold of. You know, you got the trial deck one, you got the rare one. It's just, I don't know. I just think 10 is a good number for any rearguard. I suppose I've run 1 or 2 Vivians if I had them, but they're triple rare and, you know, they're hard to get hold of, and Bowmains do just fine. So 4 of them. And then I run 3 Lopir. A lot of people don't like running the bunny cards in a Duke deck, you know, Duke bunnies obviously. But I really like running these. If you don't know the skill, it's when it's placed on rearguard from the top of the deck, drop a card from hand, check top 3 of your deck, superior call 1, send the rest to the bottom. It's good if you've got a, you know, let's say a draw trigger in your hand, or say you've got a crit trigger in your hand, and you'd rather have a rearguard. Just drop that and get a rearguard. Again, works well with the ride chain, works well with Garmor. If you've had to ride Garmor, it's just nice to have a different option. And 9k's not that bad. I suppose I'd probably run Vivian if I had them, but that's fine for now. So that's grade 2s, 11 of them. And then grade 3s, 7 grade 3s. 4 Spectral Duke. I think 4. Yeah, I think 4 is fine, because you want Spectral Duke. You don't want Garmor. That's there if you've got to run Garmor. But yeah, you want Spectral Duke as your vanguard. It's the main card of the deck. It's what you win with. It 10k base, but it gains +1 if the grade 2's in the soul. So 11k base, which is always a lot nicer to have. And then it's the limit break, which is really good. I'll go for it. It's counterblast 2, retire 3 rearguards, and at the close-up of the battle, pay the cost, stand, lose twin drive. Basically, you attack with 2 rearguards first, then you can boost attack with Spectral, retire the 3 that have attacked, and you stand again, and obviously it retains trigger effects, so 11, so it would be 16 if you've got trigger, or 11 if you've not got trigger. And it's just another card to go to your hand, and it's just more pressure for cards out of their hand. It's a really good skill. On paper, it doesn't look amazing. Obviously, it's a very good skill, but it's a lot better when you just play with it. And rearguards aren't too much of a problem in Duke, really, so that's fine. And the 3 Garmorum. Grade 3 is always really tricky, because a lot of people have a problem with running all Vanguard grade 3s, a lot of people have a problem with running rearguard grade 3s. I still don't know what's better. In some decks I run all Vanguard, in some decks I run a mixture. But with Garmor, I think it's sort of a medium. It's a very good Vanguard. It's probably one of the better of the trial deck limit breaks. It's your generic +5k, and then, as you can see, the second skill, when it's placed on Vanguard, pay the cost, counter +2. Search deck for grade 2 or less, call it to rearguard. So it's really good because you can search out a Charge Girl, which is a booster for it, which makes, I can just get that Charge Girl behind Garmor with the limit rate that's 26, or without the limit rate it's 21, just for a cost of Soul Blast 1. So that's really good. 21, 26 are good numbers to hit. And the thing is about Garmor, it can be a rearguard with Charge Girl because it's 21 there. So yeah, it's a good Vanguard, very good Vanguard, and it's a good rearguard. So that's why I like that. A lot of people run Gigantic Destroyer or stuff like that, but I'm just sticking to Garmor. It's shinier. So that's the deck. It's a very good deck. I recommend if you've got the money, because it can be expensive. If you've got the money, run it. I've done very well with it. I've won the stack box. Yeah. With it, it's just such a good deck, and if you get the build right, if you get the triggers right, if you get the ride chain right, you can really do some damage with that deck. So I'll do some more deck profiles in a bit. Probably come with the Blau next. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, like, see you later.